The name Nelson Mandela needs no introduction to anybody who has followed news across the world in the last 50 years or so. He may be long gone, but the Madiba has a legacy well stuck in the annals of history, and his name will never be forgotten. Nelson Mandela is the name that encompasses today's Group C encounter at Nambole. Let's use Nambole for starters until we get into the gist of the moment. 12 unattached players make the squad of the 25-man South African team that is going to represent Madiba land in this African Nations Championship. And Wade Just, the shirt number 6, was heard talking about his excitement playing at the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in Port Elizabeth, South Africa, which is among the monuments that came into the name of the great leader of South Africa, who is now gone. When we go across to Algeria, they have a new stadium in Bakari, Algiers. It was named after Nelson Mandela. Algeria and South Africa among the teams that are going to play in tonight's double header, which is going to happen at the Nelson Mandela National Stadium, Nambole, which happens to be in Kampala, Uganda. Yes, that is going to be at 8 p.m. when we see the home side Uganda playing against Guinea, who were not left away by the Mandela excitement. And they have a university, Nelson Mandela University, in their homeland. So this is a Mandela Derby of sorts, with 2 games braced for your viewing. Welcome to FUFA TV, the home of Ugandan sport. Teno Nikta Msoka is my name, and I have Hassan Waswan Tone Maweje, who happened to ply their trade in South Africa at a certain moment, and I'm sure they have a lot of stories to tell about that magical land. But it's not South Africa today, it is Uganda, and a place or places in the quarterfinals are at stake for some of these sides, including Niger, who will be watching in the stands again of the Mandela Stadium. So it is a Mandela Day, and may the soul of the great leader rest in peace. But the spirits of all the players that are going to take part, and the tension for all the technical people and the fans that are going to be watching, are going to be so high, with tension that has gripped us all through. Of course, Hassan and Tone, we've seen tension everywhere. Tanzania needing a late winner by Shomari Kapombe to get their second win of the tournament, and Kenya leaving it late, courtesy of VAR, to survive a scare from the claws of the Palancas Negras. So many exciting moments, including the Congolese dancing their way through copper bullets of the Chiporopolo, like they are in a Matrix movie. There is so much drama and all that. But, of course, there is a lot to talk about this Group C, where Algeria are seated on top, just like Guinea, and both sides are the home teams today against South Africa and Uganda.